Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode of Prop Hitters, MLB Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman, TE Picks on Twitter, ready to give you guys some MLB plays for today's slate. A smaller slate of games today in the MLB compared to yesterday, opening day. And smaller is good. That's what I've kind of learned here over the last, obviously, opening day and then the first two games in Tokyo. I got to take it down, lower volume here at the beginning of this season. So definitely going to have a lot less plays here, focusing in on my favorite ones. So we'll look at that here in just a second. Looking back at yesterday's slate, yes, Tyler O'Neill, over half a home run, was a nice winner there. The first five under between Pittsburgh and Miami, first five under 3.5. That cashed, even though it got a little bit too close for comfort. It was 0-0 there for a while. It went to 1-0. Pittsburgh scored 2 in the top of the fifth to make it 2-1. And it was a little bit nerve-wracking there, but we cashed. We cashed the first five under. When it comes to unders this year, you probably won't see me have very many full game unders. When I look at unders, it'll be first five. And it'll be kind of the situation we had yesterday. Two good pitchers against two struggling offenses would be ideal, but definitely we'll be looking at the first five unders. And then unfortunately, that wasn't it. Hold on a second. Gabriel Moreno. I mentioned on yesterday's show how much he's absolutely owned Justin Steele. He got 2 hits yesterday, so we cashed his over 1.5 bases. Unfortunately, that was it. The other parts of the slate, Bellinger got a hit, but didn't get 2 bases. Churio had an awful game. I hate to say it, but I did take the Blue Jays yesterday. First game of the season. Barrios has been so good against Baltimore. Eflin really struggled in the spring. Barrios played very well in the spring, and then that completely got turned around here yesterday with Barrios just getting destroyed by whatever Baltimore Oriole came up. And then after Barrios left, it didn't get much better. The Orioles just absolutely smacked the Jays around. An embarrassing home opener. Alejandro Kirk did get one hit, I believe, but he didn't cash the over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Vladdy didn't get 2 bases. He had a bad game. Santander didn't hit a home run. Ellie de la Cruz and Jonksy Noel, which was my premium player prop, both got a hit, but unfortunately did not get 2 bases. And then the Detroit Tigers first 5 money line. They were leading 2-1. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Teoscar Hernandez comes up and hits a 3-run homer. So unfortunately, the first 5 innings lost. And then Lawrence Butler lost the over 1.5 bases. So lesson learned, we are going low volume here with MLB until we have a lot more stats. So that will be what is going on here. If you guys like the show, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Of course, baseball shows, hockey shows, all on the same channel. We'll go and see what people are thinking here in the chat. Bear with me for a second. This will be a shorter show today, of course. The baseball shows will be shorter as I don't break down every game. If anyone has any other games that you specifically want to know about, feel free to ask me in the chat, and I'll mention why I am or not on them. I just subscribed, Terry. Seen you on Ice Guys for years. You're a sharp guy. Can't wait to hear your MLB insight. Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. I really do. Terry, ... Season is over. Everything sucks. Did I do the overreacting thing right? Yeah, well, hey, your Mets lost. So I feel you. Luckily, there's 161 more games, so they might be okay. But yeah, I get it. People might overreact to the first game. That makes sense. Let's get it today. Yes, Juan. I like lefty Dodgers hitters. We'll be talking about Dodgers players. Good day, Terry. Let's cash. You too, Captain Bry. Tampa hitters right-handed. All right. Cash Pirates first 5, money. There we go. We both cashed then on the first 5, just different ways. I was also on the Jays. Yeah, Captain Bry. I know. Awful. Vladdy, no home run, cost you 3,000. Oof, Juan, I'm sorry. That's rough. We will be all right. 161 games left. Yes, Mr. Jersey. Nobody's hitting the panic button yet. Nobody should be hitting the panic button yet. Taking Tatis for a stolen base today. Okay. Stolen base props, I will be on them too. I want more stats. For a lot of things, I want more stats. But 3 plays I'm giving out, 1 total bases, and 2 home run props. So we'll start with the total bases. I do have 2 side plays, both available on Cappertech. Link is in the description below. But first player prop here is Cedric Mullins, over 1.5 bases, plus 155 here. Mullins, one of the Oriole players, there were quite a few of them yesterday that had their way with the Blue Jays. Mullins, 3 hits yesterday, 2 of them were home runs. He's 5 for 15 against Gausman. One of those hits being a double. He's had success against Gausman. There are quite a few Orioles that haven't, but Cedric Mullins has. So I'll take him here over 1.5 bases here against the Jays in this game. And I think we see runs in that game again. I don't know if a team scores 12, but I do think we see runs again. I think the Orioles score their fair share as well. So we'll take Mullins over 1.5 bases plus 155. Rutschman had a really great night yesterday. He's kind of struggled against Gausman, so passed on him. But we'll take Mullins over 1.5 bases here against the Jays. My biggest play yesterday was on the Astros against Knicks Mets. Oh, there you go. And I leaned with the Mets. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger there. And I leaned with the Reds. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger there. So some of these leans, I'm glad I stayed off. I want to pronounce it papaya. I'm a lot better at pronouncing NHL. I'm definitely going to mispronounce MLB players' names, but only 2 spring starts, still working it in under 6.5 shots or strikeouts. Yeah, I am not touching that early game. Obviously, neither team has played, and I just want to see something from them first before I look at them. But best of luck. And I said 2 home run props, and they're both here in the same game. Same team, same game. First, Tommy Edman, over half a home run, plus 1,100 at DraftKings. Edman had a great spring, and he's carried that over here in his first few games of the season. 2 of his 3 games here so far, he's hit a home run. He has not faced Jack Flaherty before. And Edman, I believe his average on the season so far is only like .214, but he's hitting home runs. He's got the power right now. So we'll take him here at a very, very nice price at plus 1,100 for a guy that's hit a home run already in 2 of the 3 games this season. And then probably going to be taking him a lot, but that's fine. Shohei Ohtani, plus 280 here. Home run. Same thing with Edman. He's hit a home run in 2 or 3 games this year. He is 1 for 1 against Flaherty with a single. So only a single, only 1 for 1. But I don't know necessarily if the home runs come early against Flaherty. They might come later on against the bullpen for the Tigers. But Edman at plus 1,100, a fantastic price here. And Mr. Ohtani, never a bad luck for a home run for Shohei Ohtani. Already 2 on the year. I think he's going to have another big season this year. Blue Jays first 5 and Fuller first 5 over 4.5. Took both because the only way the Jays first 5 loses is if the Orioles score runs. I can see that. I can agree with that. And you could cash both. As a Mets fan, I know better than to pick my team money line or run line. LOL. Well, there you go, Mr. Jersey. Captain Bry, the Mets money line today, though, right? Question mark. Plus 280 on a home run prop feels like a minus price tag goal prop. Maybe if your name wasn't Shohei Ohtani, but no, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to be on a bunch of, like, it's going to have to be a certain situation or a certain player for me to go with plus 280, but I'll still take plus. It's a nice plus money. Almost plus 300. Leader over 5.5 strikeouts. He's been killing it with his new approach this spring. The Red Sox struck out a bunch last season, plus 125. All right. Good luck. I'm going to be watching that game, keeping my eye on it. I was looking at that. But, I need numbers. And not like, I know last year's numbers are good, and you can look at the spring as well, but I want numbers from this year before I can really start judging pitchers and stuff. So I could boost Tommy to plus 2,200 on DK. Wow. Well, that would be a very, very nice cash. I'd be happy with plus 1,100, but yeah, if you can get the any boosts, there you go. Even better. Nick, I couldn't make a play on the game today, therefore I wish you luck. There you go. I guess that's pretty much the show. The baseball shows will be a bit shorter here. We'll have more plays throughout the season as time goes on. I believe that there was a play that I was leaning with, but I can't quite remember what it was. Braves money line is a lean for me that I didn't pull the trigger on. Reynaldo Lopez, fantastic season last year, caught people by surprise. 8-5 with a 1.99 ERA. He had a fantastic spring as well. So I would be looking at the Braves here as a dog tonight, but that's just one of my leans. OwnersBox, fantasy sports, players props, salary cap, lightning lineups. Use promo code TPICS. Link is in the description of the video. Premium plays, I've got 2 sides on today's slate, both full unit plays, available on CapperTech. Link is in the description below. If you guys like the show, hit the like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all the support. I don't know the status for tomorrow's show. As I said in the hockey show, just hit the bell so you can get notified on YouTube, and you'll see the shows. They'll be coming. We'll cover tomorrow's games. I just don't know when at this point in time. I would lean a Mets bounce back, though. Okay. It's still too early. The coin could flip either way at this point on props and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I decided, obviously I host an MLB this is going to be money lines too, but mostly props. I would love to give you guys a bunch of plays. I would, but I would much rather just give a few plays. I don't want to give you guys a bunch of losers. So I am going to keep it a little bit lower volume here until we start getting numbers, because I don't like losing, and I do not like giving out losers. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. 12-minute show, I want a refund. Hey, we're still going a couple minutes later. But hey, it's a smaller slate in MLB too today. It's not a full slate. Braves 18-5 after a blowout loss. Yeah, I think it's a good spot for the Braves. I just couldn't quite get there. Padres are past. Lopez way overachieved. He'll have a 4 ERA this year. Okay. What time are the tennis and soccer shows? Unfortunately, I don't cover either, but I'm sure you probably knew that, Boog. Do not cover either, but baseball and hockey. That's all you guys will get here on this channel. maybe some football, but mostly just baseball, hockey. Thanks, guys, for watching. I've got to go and look at tomorrow's slates. I'm sure we've got 14 baseball and probably 12 plus hockey. So enjoying the afternoon for me. It's right back to work. So we'll talk to you guys later on the next shows. Best of luck tonight. And we'll see you guys on the next shows. Thanks for watching, guys.